I think it's live.
Yeah, but
I was
feel
expecting
like
Jake.
I was
Okay.
It's live.
I just I feel like Henry has the welcome to the stream energy that I kind of lack. And so
Yeah,
I was
true,
gonna
true.
I was really hoping he would do it instead of me, but I don't
I mean,
think he's
Spoon did
here.
it last time, and he did a great job. I was kind of like leaving him
Me?
the room
You want
for
to do it
it,
again?
but then I
Why would
like,
I have any
Spoon,
skill?
it's all
should I
you, man.
end the stream and start it over, or what?
Yeah,
know?
end the stream and start it over.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
We can just take 5 seconds of silence, and then Spoon can, whenever you're ready.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Marker.
Take
All right,
two.
librarian. We'll start it and
And-
go. New section. So I think
Great
this is
start,
the lower
great start.
brackets. Okay. Henry, go ahead.
Thumbs up? No.
You
I think this is actually the worst start we've ever had to
it.
a cast.
All right, I'm gonna start or what?
Yeah.
Okay, do it again. Run it back.
So this is the lower bracket semifinals. Between the regular season favorites, Facet. I think they dropped one game all season. And they got 2-0'd by Lovers.
Crazy series.
Crazy series. One of the most casted series. 3 different people casted that series, including us. I think a part of it was draft. Like there was just a new patch.
Mhm.
And so we saw some heroes that like maybe got hit pretty hard by the patch. Like I would say especially Dazzle got hit pretty hard. Didn't see much of game 1, but yeah, the Dazzle looked to be an issue. So we got Facet here looking to redeem themselves, hoping not to get RTZ'd out of this AD2L season by dominating the regular season or like the group stage or whatever, and then just not winning a single game during playoffs. Up against them, we have Samurai, Barmello, Juicy Panda, Calypsis. I don't know much about these guys other than we run into them sometimes in unranked. I think that's all the information I have about them for now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look up our record against these guys, just like randomly in unranked.
It's gonna be positive.
Don't.
I'll tell you right now.
Don't talk
Okay.
shit. Come on.
Samurai.
Interesting PA first pick. Does Dota 2 Pro Tracker have how good is it now that it's been changed? Is it still usable?
The pro games is still usable. I don't really find
okay.
much from like the sub 8.5K players though.
Mm-hmm. I'm
So
just wondering what it
there's a
would
little
say about
tab that you can choose just
pro games.
Yeah.
Is this PA first pick something you might see? I'm kind of confused by it. I don't even think it's that good against Profit, is it? Or do they know it's a counter and I don't know that?
PA versus Profit. I mean, it's probably not bad, but I mean,
It's
Profit
probably
is
good for PA, but I can't imagine it's like
Yeah.
significant.
Which one of you going to stream for me?
Oh, I got you.
We do.
Okay. Hero? I was in the Discord talking with their Pause 5 4th World Marshal about Shakiro today. I actually learned some stuff I didn't know. Namely that some of the pros are maxing E first instead of Ice Path, even if they go the Ice Path talent or the Ice Path facet, they'll go like 1, 2, 4. And I was talking with him. I was like, "Is this a real thing? Are you just trolling?" And then literally, like, I switched to Dubu's stream, and Dubu was like actively like playing Shakiro and had done it. And I was like, "Okay, it is a real thing." I feel bad now.
All right, I want to
maxing
say
it over
something real
Q?
quick.
Yeah.
Nature's Prophet or Phantom Assassin has a 44.1% win rate against Nature's Prophet. Versus usually she has like a 46 or 49. Or I mean her win rate's just terrible. Like if you go to Pro Tracker right now in all roles, she has a 43% win rate.
Yeah.
Like that is bordering unplayable, I would say. Like if you get to 43% win rate, that's like close to unplayable, I have to imagine.
Yep.
So I'm very interested to see what they do with this PA because I don't know. I feel like I'm just shocked by it. And then the Zeus to boot is because I know they nerfed the lightning hands, right? So you can't do that build anymore.
Yeah, Lightning Hands is gone. They nerfed. I mean, he was a really strong support for a while, but they nerfed the True Sight range on Lightning Bolt. So you haven't been seeing it as much as a support in the pro games.
So I think this should be like a support Zeus, right?
I think it like okay. Looking at this Hoodwin pick, probably going to be a 5 Zeus.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
would
know.
make sense.
Maybe they want it mid. I feel like okay.
Listen,
This. Yeah, go.
I was checking the win rate on Pro Tracker because I just haven't
Zeus?
watched enough pro games to know. Zeus,
Yeah.
41% in mid. Even
Dude,
worse
so
than PA.
Do you think they messed up like the sorting? Like they went to
Yeah,
like go
like
to
they
do
would
Pro
they did the
Checker,
opposite.
and they
Yeah.
accidentally like double clicked like the sort by win rate instead of clicked it.
Yeah. I mean,
Um.
maybe.
Okay, this
'Cause you
Hoodwink
look at
hero got
Dyer,
buff. No, I mean
and like
Dyer's got some.
Dyer's got fantastic heroes. And then Radiant
Yeah.
has some of the lowest win rate heroes of the patch.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused going into this draft what their strategy was on Radiant.
Yeah. I mean the other thing, let's talk about Invoker. I feel like one of the things Invoker really struggles with is like if he's up against certain laners,
Yeah.
he can just get like absolutely destroyed in lane, right? Like
Yeah.
if he's up against like DK, let's say for example,
Mhm.
he
Very
can
hard
walk
time.
out, he can walk out of lane with like 15 CS or something.
Yeah. Zeus
So
is not
I
one of those.
hopefully it's not Zeus mid. I think hopefully it's
Yeah.
something that's like a little more punishing to this Invoker, because it kind of feels like with this hero, if you get like a free laning phase, then the rest of the game can feel like really easy.
And I think there could be something maybe to Zeus PA. I think one would be insanely value for Dyer in that lane. But it does feel like maybe early kills could be really possible, like a level 1 play, or you manage to get level 2 first, and like it seems really easy for those heroes to get a kill.
Yep.
Probably not on this Legion.
I mean, and we see here that they're banning out phosphors, right?
Dude, this was such a good Legion pick too. Like dueling the Tidehunter every fight is gonna be so hard for them to deal with.
Oh, Legion, the nemesis of my pubs.
Yeah, it's like a
It
great
can duel the
Sunstrike setup.
Tide. It's great Sunstrike. It can duel Tide. It can duel Zeus, Hoodwink. Like, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to duel PA. I'm not really sure,
It's
but
a little
like,
hard to duel PA because she's usually blurred.
yeah.
Which means you
But like,
now, and then she
like you just you
yeah. I mean
you could just take the role of every team fight. You're the guy who takes care of Tidehunter every single team fight. You just duel him, and then like he has no way to get out of it. You get the Sunstrike damage on it as well. And if you're able to do that to like start fights, you use such a massive advantage because like Tidehunter, I don't can be so good for your team, but this Legion's just a
Yeah.
great counter.
They banned
Yeah,
Shadow
I mean,
Shaman,
like-
which is funny.
Legion is just like super good right now. I don't know how she is in
Yeah.
team settings, but in pub she's a monster. PA is like I think one of the better matchups just because if you're farming a wave with Blur on, you literally cannot get jumped.
Yeah.
Before like pressing BKB, you have like half a second to react. Which is a very big deal because PA is like
No, dude, is that real?
The last big techies. I mean, it kind of makes sense. They need a 4 to lane with a Legion that's like kind of a strong laner.
I mean, I think the pick's fine. I played versus
Sorry?
really good tech. I think the pick's fine. Like techies
Yeah, I think it's fine.
can do a lot of damage, so it can absolutely fuck people up.
Can do a lot
Was
of
he
damage.
touched in
Like,
the patch?
don't know.
So,
I
sorry,
think
what'd you say, Chase?
I was
Did
wondering if he
techies get
got
buffed in the
touched in
patch?
the last patch.
Oh,
I don't think so.
might have to
Like
give
there
it a
were
try.
heroes. There were like more meta heroes that were available on 4. Like they could the Muerta was available, Ringmaster was available. But if he's comfortable on techies, like does fit a role in this draft, right? Which is like you can like it's kind of strong in lane. You can help win duels later. Yeah.
Wait. Oh, this is an old one. Never mind. No. In 7.38, his base damage was increased by 17.
That's probably
That's when
because
they
of
nerfed
the
the
universal
vision.
hero change. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see.
You remember when techies used to hit for 23 damage or something on level 1?
Oh,
Times have
dude,
changed, man. Times have
Dude,
changed.
times have changed.
The good old days, honestly. Back when he's a fun
You
hero.
would, and we would like play him in that when custom games were like just the fucking last hit challenge and things like that.
Oh yeah.
Last hit challenge with techies was great.
Back in my day, we didn't have all these cool custom games.
That's why we
True.
limit the size of this channel.
It's very
That's why
true.
this channel is a certain size.
That's why this is normally for adults only, you know.
No,
I'll
I
take that
appreciate.
shit.
I appreciate it. Slash, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Slash, I appreciate it, brother.
There's just
You're
no
welcome.
puka in this
I-
game, you know.
I
So,
don't like your attitude.
I don't know. I'm
What? Me?
I said I appreciate it.
All right, get ready.
All right, so let's see. I really want to see about the Zeus. Let's see what's happening. It has Zeus has a quelling blade. Oh, because of Nature's Prophet. He's gonna check for a ward with the treant. They know. Ping the stage.
Well, no,
from the
because
wrong
so they're
spot, though.
smoked, so he's getting false information, right? Like he checked on the left side.
Ooh. Wait, I didn't even think about that.
But it also, like if he's really paying attention, they like saw it taking damage from smoked heroes.
30
So maybe they're just
See those game faces. Not you.
Is this the
they're
right?
gonna
Look at this
wait.
Tidehunter. Is this Crack and Swell what you go now? You don't go the. What was the other one?
I don't
like
know.
Krill Eater or
I mean,
something?
they nerfed Krill Eater like a couple times.
Yeah.
So maybe you do
I
go
never
Crack and
thought
Swell.
Crack and Swell was that good.
Yeah, it's like not that much block, right? You gain like 4
Like I remember
block or
looking at
something?
some game and it being like 30 minutes in the game and the guy had like 4 permanent blockers or like 8
Yeah.
or something. Like something really low. Let me see how
Yeah.
much he gains. You
It's 1, 2,
gain
3,
at
4.
max level you gain 4. So I guess if you're having a
And
good
then
game, it can add up a lot.
and you can double it with the new Kraken active too, right?
Yeah.
So
Maybe we just don't understand how good it is.
I mean, maybe it's just that the other one's not playable, right? The Krill
Yeah.
Eater is like been nerfed too hard.
Mm-hmm. God, this tree is so annoying to deal with.
Okay.
Do you think it's going to be interesting to see how these lanes go? I feel like top is going to be pretty good for Dire. And oh my god, I kind of feel that exact way about pretty much every lane. Like I'm gonna be honest, like I'm started looking at these lanes a little bit more closely, and I'm like, well, I feel like they're gonna do well bot, they're gonna do very well top, and they're gonna do just fine mid. Like I'm sure Void Spirit has a lot of stuff against Invoker, but I don't think Hex is gonna die.
Oh my god, he got him. He got him.
Oh my god, and we missed the kill. First blood on this Tidehunter in the top lane. Did he just... Was he running away and he hit the Sunstrike, or was he stuck or something?
Yep. No, he's just running away. Just running back to the wave. Got some strike.
Okay, you're definitely not killing this Invoker after that. It's like 300 gold to his bank account.
So the only thing I'll say top is if they like manage the wave poorly.
Mhm.
Tidehunter and Hoodwink are like pretty good killers, right?
Yeah.
Like so if like Jakiro goes to pull and then
Oh,
this
bottom.
Nature's Prophets.
They are going for a kill onto this PA. She does get slowed up, but Techies misses the sticky bomb. Zeus trying to do some damage on the side, but he's just gonna have to back. There's a horrible trade for Radiant though.
Yeah, they're very sad down here.
Yeah, and this like 2 seconds overwhelming odds is coming up. Like this is like the situation where I just feed. I'm just like whatever. I need to come back at full HP. That was such a bad trade. They were like pinging this range creep. The Zeus I think didn't want to bolt it, and
Yeah.
they got really close trying to both go for it, and the techies just took complete advantage of that. It's very well played.
All right, let's see who gets the wisdoms here or the lotuses. Techies.
There's no way he can go for this.
Easy lotus.
Yeah, easy Lotus.
Fight
We
top
are going
over
to
the
see a fight.
Lotus.
Jakiro taking a lot of damage. He does have that Gush minus armor. He gets stunned up. I think it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade, and I feel like Stanny just has to let this go. Wait.
No,
the
the
Sunstrike
Sunstrike.
damage. Wait, he's trapped? Oh
Dude, in
my...
the
Wait,
tree.
Stan.
The
Okay.
tree gives him extra damage, by the way.
Wait, what
Yeah.
happened? Did he place that tree? Who
No,
placed
the
that tree?
hoodwink. The
Tidehunter?
hoodwink.
That
first
was
combo.
the Hoodwink, combo tree.
Tidehunter doesn't have tangos or Calling Blade?
He probably could have
That's
calling
why,
bladed
like-
it, but I
Calling
don't...
Blade?
Like, nobody thinks about the
Yes, you
4%
do.
I never think
Whatever,
about
it's
it.
like
No, you
it's
think
like
about getting
1%
trapped.
damage, but
No. You think about getting trapped and can't move.
Oh, but Sandy
Yeah,
might
I
die
should've
here.
done
He's trying to get a TP out here, but the
Oh,
hit, he
that's really
dies. Oh, and the tip coming out. They are happy. They have to be so happy about that kill. Because these
yeah.
lanes were not going well for them. That allows them to get this block now, and contest this easy camp pool. That is very good for them. Oh my god, another kill bottom. We miss it. PA though, can she get a follow-up kill? I know she wants it, but it's so dangerous to try to go in. She does have the infused range drop and some regen going, but no, she's just gonna farm the wave. Probably the right call.
I mean, one of the things that they crushed about PA in the last patch was the cast range on W.
On W, it's so sad.
So it's like the laning stage got super.
Oh my god,
nerfed.
and while that
top.
happened, another kill top. I'm just missing all these kills, man. So much is happening. It's just fight bottom, fight top, fight bottom, fight top. And he's going this, I like this build Stan. He's going, I keep forgetting to go it, but it's like the one all of the prophets go, is they rush this Orb Corrosion. And they do it's such a good item. You do so much damage. It's like so hard to deal with. And now they're trying to go onto this Jakiro. Stanny getting 2 of them in. The Sunstrike coming out, that is a hit.
Cool.
And a tip. These players are going to run out of tips before it hits 10 minutes.
All right, I'm switching to net worth. Let's see what the damage is so far.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, it's still manageable. Still manageable.
Manageable,
Not
but
great.
this is what, if you
It's too early for this type of
showed
lead.
me this game, I would have expected this. The only thing I would have been less expecting is how far behind this Void is. But I guess, I mean, that just comes down to the Sun. Now that I think about it, that's probably exclusively from Sunstrike kills.
Is it? Like
Well, he got First Blood
lots of
with it, which
phase?
is about 300 gold, right?
Oh,
and
I see. I see
then
what you mean.
he
Yeah. If we
got
check
assist
last
gold.
hits. Oh yeah, last hits are equal. In fact, you would say that
Yeah.
Void Spirit's slightly ahead. But
Yeah.
yeah,
So I think
the net worth is dude, hexes are gonna get like
Lotus is
a
about to spawn.
7-minute minus.
Yeah. It is looking great for Dire right now.
Dude, Henry, how do you feel about Dosia here taking the shield talent on Legion?
Yeah, I don't think it's bad. I think both of them are good. Like this one's stronger in lane, but the other one
Yeah.
feels like better in the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of what you want to play for, I guess. I think like more people take the shield talent, but on Dota 2 Pro Tracker. But I don't. I think that's more of just like a symptom of what people did before the patch. If that makes sense. So people were just like going off of what people did. But I think pros would probably actually take the Spoils of War, and the Spoils of War is really good, not because of the damage it gets, because it casts your W on you after the duel ends, which is like the bigger reason that it's good.
Mhm.
And once you actually get the level 10 and 50 talents, which buff it, so you basically run at like 450 move speed after your duel, and also get 500 HP heal.
And the hard
And
dispel.
eventually, you'll get a BKB, like level 25, you get a BKB, and also it's a AOE around you, level 20. So like you have a bunch of talents that really make it really good. And it's like a very easy out following the
We
duel.
do see a bit of a fight bottom.
Ghost
Techie's
is
trying
kinda
to go in.
squaring
Oh,
up
look
here.
at the damage. That is PA dead. I don't think she can survive this. Raindrop up in 2. No, she gets the blink out.
Oh!
Prophet coming in, and the Jakiro on the
Oh.
side. This is 4 heroes from the Dire team coming in, securing a double kill. Meanwhile, this Sunstrike is going to guarantee the last kill.
Wow.
This is some, that was well coordinated by them all coming in for this kill. Now getting pressure on the tower. It's alleviating some of the pressure on the Tidehunter. Now he's going to be able to farm a little bit more, but this
Using
is
the tower
so
for
good
it.
from Dire. And Invoker
Hold
just fine, hanging out in the mid lane, and all he needs to do is Sunstrike. He has his Midas finished. And now back to top, and both the Prophet and Jakiro are going to be trying to protect this tower up. And probably kick the Tidehunter out again.
It's unclear if they can actually kick out
Sandy
this
is
tide.
2 levels up on this guy.
Yeah.
That is not what you want to see. Jakiro also level up on him. He is about to hit 6 off this wave, though, so maybe they can think about getting something done with that. I just worry this Void's not going to have the damage, but he does have an Arcane Rune, so I would like to try to see him get something done. Like, maybe go top, you try to kill this Prophet with Ravage.
Yeah.
Could be good. He does have it now.
Yeah, okay, so that's what he's doing. They're probably not going to find the Prophet.
Well, they're definitely going to find the Shakiro.
Definitely going to find
Very
the Shakiro.
far up on this guy. Ooh, wait.
Missed
That
W.
was not good, but yeah, he comes in. This is what we wanted to see, but not the right hero, unfortunately.
I mean, you take those.
You
It's like-
take those, but look bottom. We see this
Ooh.
Legion trying to get his first dual kill of the game. The Zeus does have Heavenly Jump Up, so if they sprout him or something... Oh! That was clean. That was very clean. And that is the first dual win for the Legion. 10 damage up on him.
Dyer's top tower is really taking a beating.
Shakira TPing back top. I think he's going to try to get the Macro Pyre out. Might cost him
He
his
is
life.
TP top,
I
which makes sense. I mean, he can't be
don't know
bottom.
what the PA can do. Like, yeah, he can't go bottom. He has to be way too worried about this Legion. He's really got nowhere to be right now. And so, like, killing this tower is basically going to open up this top area for PA to be able to farm. It's exactly what they need to happen. I think
Yeah.
it's just if we go back to this net worth, it is not looking good.
Yeah, this PA is kind of despair. I mean, look at that skill build too. This skill build is like, because of the nerfs, you like have to do this, I guess, for farming speed, but like it probably
I
feels
think he
really
did
bad
this
not to
anyway.
max Q. Oh, really? I
You
thought it
did
was
this
always
anyway.
like 4-1-1.
Henry, don't you always max Phantom Strike? Don't you always go like 2-4-1 or something? Or
No,
2-4-0?
You used to max Q.
On the last
Is it-
patch?
Yeah.
But the patch before that you maxed W, right?
There was a patch a long time ago where W gave lifesteal. And that's when people max W, but people will just max Q. It's really, your Q is really good because when you have this methodical, it procs double,
Yeah.
like 2 charges on your ulti, so people just max it. Maybe now people max W. I'm unclear on this hero. The nice part though on this hero is now you can get a point in E, and you can actually farm like creeps really early on with it.
Hmm.
Yeah, like he's gonna go. Like he looked at the ancients. He was like, nah.
Well, he doesn't have a point in
Yeah.
his E.
He needs a point in his E.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
How long does it last? Oh, 30 at level 1 is not bad. All these stacks for this PA, but she's doing so bad. She's not going to be able to farm them for at least 2 minutes.
All right, look spot for Zeus. The Zeus is about to get.
Oh no.
Duel?
They get to go on. The sunshine coming out, but it might kill him before he gets a duel. No. He lives through it, and another duel on this Legion, up to 20 damage now. They try to get a smoke out, but they're just too late to help this Zeus. Not how you want to be using your smoke. Shamrock just going back to the mid lane. And now this Techies is doing, putting the mines up, trying to control the area bottom, make it really difficult for Radiant to be able to take this area back. One of the great benefits of having a Techies on your team.
Yeah. No, I mean this feels really bad, right? They have Ravage
Yeah.
and like also this Void Spirit like kind of wants to fight.
Yeah,
But
it really
I haven't,
feels
like,
like
seen
bottom
heroes.
is just like it's the forbidden lane. Like you're not allowed to come here on almost any hero because it's like even the Zeus under tower is getting dueled and dying.
Yeah. Honestly, like I guess what they're supposed to do is just not react, right? Like understand that every now and then they're gonna lose a hero, like to this Legion duel. But
Yeah,
Hoodwink gets to like farm in front of this tower, gets to hit some creeps, and meanwhile like try to apply pressure elsewhere.
mm-hmm.
P is like not
I
really
don't
close
know.
to
Took
Battle
the
Fury.
stacks by the way, which honestly
What?
not a bad idea. Like
Yeah.
not the worst because I was really worried. I was kind of worried that they were gonna scout him with maybe like a Forge Spirit or something. And if they scout him like and they make a smoke for that, you're not winning that. But we see
But
a
also
smoke
it
here
was-
in the mid. No
We
blink,
see a smoke.
but they are going to wrap around. This Techies, if he gets the jump, it's going to be stunned enough, long enough. But he gives vision of himself, goes in. Is he going to be... No, the Ravage comes out first.
Wow.
But so much damage, he dies anyway. They do get the Techies for it, but I don't know if that's worth it. Meanwhile, Stanley TPing on the backside.
What?
And there you go, the mines coming into play. Gets the kill on the Hoodwink.
Okay. Dude, they're not sure about this chase. There we go. Okay, they turn around.
Yeah, man.
Alright, Stanny. Dude, Stanny's on the freaking hunt. He like tried to chase down this Void Spirit, sees the Zeus on the ward, TP stop.
That's crazy.
Maybe this is just where he wants to farm.
Yeah, maybe. Feels so bad for like this Radiant lineup. I feel like they really want to be the early game aggressors. I feel like this Tidehunter early with Ravage before anybody's had the opportunity to buy BKB or get tanky enough to like survive the initial burst.
Yeah.
With the Void Spirit, I feel like that's all early game. But as this game goes later, the Prophet tanks up, the Invoker gets more utility. Like these heroes are going to become really hard to just kill with the Tidehunter burst, and I think going later in the game, it's going to be pretty tough. I mean, you could say, you know, argue that the PA is going to provide that burst later in the game, but we got to see, you know, a few more items out of this PA if we want that to happen. It is almost 16 minutes, and he is. I don't think he's going to. I think it's going to be like a 17-minute Battle Fury.
Yeah. It's not good.
He's got no stacks either.
It's also really weird to get broadswords. You need the mana regen. It
The
doesn't
mana
make
regen is
sense.
so important. I think you get it
Yeah,
first on
like,
like
he's
every
got-
single hero.
He's got mana drought and he's got infused raindrops, but you
Maybe
want to
it's a
like farm
strat.
by like spamming your spells, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can get like damage. You can get damage neutrals.
Okay.
Maybe not.
But we do see this could
I
be
mean,
pretty
the broadsword's
important.
just not a lot of damage.
They are going bottom under a ward right now. They know what they're doing, and they miss. No, they get the
No,
obs.
they
They
find
know.
It doesn't
That's
matter
so
though.
unfortunate.
It's just
They're
like
immediately gonna head top.
this Tidehunter has
They
no
scanned
game.
it out. The Hoodwink knows. Wait, where did somebody?
Dyer's middle tower has kicked the
Oh, to the
I think somebody died to
mines.
mines.
Hoodwink,
I think
Hoodwink.
somebody
To the
died to mines.
mines, dude. This Techies
Hoodwink's
is a
dead.
menace. And we see a duel in the top lane while I was looking bottom for where he died. The Hoodwink gets dueled, and now this is going to be a free tower.
Game's looking Jover.
That worries me because, like, we saw they scanned this rotation, and this Hoodwink still got caught. It's got to
Well,
worry
so I
you.
think it was the Legion blink reveal, but
Oh, okay.
kind of maybe you should be
gotta
expecting
expect
him
that.
to have that by now, like given the game that he's having.
Looks like Radiant's top tower is
I think that maybe the bigger issue was the Zeus. I think you have to like really be not paying attention.
Yeah, and now they're going for the Tormentor bottom. They are going to get it. I think this Techies might die for it.
A
No,
worthy sacrifice.
he does get on Techies. Not the best. Actually, this could be pretty good. This has to be really annoying for TA to do. Wait, smoke coming in. They are going to see a low HP Techies. They are going to go for the free kill. Jakiro might cast a spell, show himself on the side. I think Void Spirit might go for him. No. He's worried the rest of the team might be there. Doesn't know that he is alone. Dosha, meanwhile, just waiting top, hoping this Hoodwink makes the same mistake and comes back.
Yeah, I mean, this Hoodwink is
But
like
they see the Zeus, and he's running. He's going to get enraged, gets there, gets the duel. This is another kill for Dosha. That is up to 50 damage. That is so much. It's only 18 minutes, and he's at 50 damage.
yeah.
Yeah, it's 5 duels.
I mean, these are all level 1 duels too. I bet you he wishes he had like one more level, and he'd be at like 1 billion damage already.
So, your shard gives you 5 duel damage for every duel that you won. So if you want 5 duel at level 1, you get 25
okay.
damage.
pretty good.
Dude,
Radiant's middle tower
That's
is
crazy.
a pile of smoking rocks.
look at this Void Spirit. Wait, can we look at this Void Spirit real quick? He's thinking in his head like, I fucked up.
Yeah, like, oh man, I'm in deep.
What did I
He's
do?
seen
to
now.
you?
He's seen.
He is going in. They are going for this kill. They are probably going to get it, but he has to get out somehow after this, trying to go away. He is going to run into Stanny, who gets the vision on him. The Legion going in. He doesn't have duel for 3 seconds, though, and he is dead.
Danny.
Desperation, but look at this Tidehunter's net worth. He's kind of turned it around. He's 9k now, almost caught up to the Invoker, past the Legion Commander now. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, that's definitely what you want, at least one of your cores doing well. I think if this Tidehunter was at like 7k, this game's hopeless. But having at least one core that's keeping up with the other cores means a lot. And I feel like Tidehunter could be that frontliner that kind of holds them out from like getting you on the high ground. Meanwhile, while I'm talking, the Zeus farming the wave top, thinks he's safe, but he is not. 20 duel damage, up to 70 now for this Legion. They have to find a way to stop dying to duels.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to be on comms right now. Like, how do we stop this Legion from getting these free duel kills? Because it is going to cost us the game at some point. At some point, you're going to be at a point of no return where, like, this Legion does too much damage for your Tide to tank. And it's just like a guaranteed kill just by the Legion dueling him. Like, this Legion now, I wonder if he, like, thinks about going more of, like, a carry build after he gets this Axe. I do see his Shadow
You can,
Blade
right?
too.
Like, you don't need to go. Like, if you have Ags, you don't need BKB. It's like one of the
Yeah.
silly things about the hero.
So I'm wondering, yeah, he's gonna go this shard, get the extra damage, maybe a Shadow Blade as well, probably a Silver Edge at some point.
Yeah, so the thing about Legion Ags is that it doesn't give you any magic resistance. So you still can just obviously get nuked by magic resistance from the enemy, but you
Meanwhile,
can't.
they're eyeing up this Tidehunter in the mid lane. They're gonna decide to go around. They find the Void Spear on the side, though. Can they save him? They go in. The Ravage could come out at any moment. It does. That's going to be on 3 heroes. Dosha caught out, left alone by his team. They try their best, but I don't think it's enough. He does die. Tidehunter trying to go in, but this is a lot of Techies damage. You at the back, man. This is too much damage to take. They're going to try to go back in on him. He gets a bit of a heal. The Sunstrikes come out. Stanny coming in from the back. That is going to be so many kills. Void Spirit now left alone, going to die here. Only PA and this Hoodwink getting out. it looks so good at points, but they have to remember that the carry on Dire can show up anywhere, anytime. He TPs into the back, and they're just caught up. They're so focused about the 3 heroes on the low ground that they don't even realize that somebody's just TP'd behind them.
Radiant's middle tower is about to be a pile of smoking rocks.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what happened with that duel. There was no Sunstrike. Maybe.
Yeah, I
he
don't
was
know why
waiting
he
for
didn't.
Cataclysm, or he thought he was
I
dead
don't know
anyways.
what it was. Because, I mean, I feel like you always cat it, like, no matter what. Oh, we do see a kill, though. This Shakiro goes down. I don't know what happened. I assume a Hoodwink ulti. I wish I saw that. That was probably a
And he
nice
steals the
kill.
Wisdom. Sandy's gonna get double Wisdom. He's level 18
Oh,
at
no.
22 minutes. So the clock is ticking now.
Dude.
Clock is ticking. Invest in Dagons now.
Yeah. At this point, if I'm the Zeus, it's like first item Dagon. Like you're gonna be on fucking Treant duty for the rest of the game, my friend. Enjoy.
Um,
Still think they have an outlet in this game. Like I still feel like PA with the right items and a good Ravage could kill any hero on Dire. Like literally any hero.
I mean, especially like I think if you fall behind, one of the
Oh,
problems is like you
no.
can lack damage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like the supports are like kind of always gonna have damage, right? Like Zeus, Hoodwink,
Mhm.
are
Invoker
always gonna
getting
be able to
vision.
kill. Okay.
Oh, but they get a duel bottom. The double
Oh, wow, I
Sunstrike
didn't
coming
even
out,
see it.
Cataclysm getting the damage. I know I was looking top too.
I was looking top.
But now this is going to be their first tier 2, I'm sure. There's no way Radiant can defend. And yeah, like, oh, dude.
Oh, look
This
top, look
Tide
top.
Hunter. Oh, top. They are going to try for something. Zeus taking a lot of damage. He's definitely dying for this, but can they get a kill in return? They do on the techies. Zeus, there's no way, or I mean, there's no way this Invoker dies. In fact, Legion coming in on the side, he could just turn. No, he doesn't have duel for 18.
But Radiant's bottom tower is getting obliterated.
But he does just point
Yeah.
out.
You can look
He only does 240 damage at 23 minutes into the game, so he
Jesus,
runs away.
man.
And the thing, okay,
He's coming back in too. He's gonna get this
He's
duel
coming
on
back
this
in,
Hoodwink. This
yeah.
Hoodwink is going to die.
let's. I'm looking at the invoke status here.
Well, he catted, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's still down.
I have
But
no
if it
idea how
was
this
up,
Invoker
they
hill
kill
works.
this Tide. If it's up, they kill this Tide. He's pinging it. Invoker, Sunstrike, 7 seconds. I saw it. 5 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, but this is a dangerous game. They see him, but he gets the duel. He gets the definitely getting the damage from the Cataclysm from that, but can he gets out? He gets leashed up. He's gonna have to hit it, but the Void Spirit coming in secures the kill. That is,
It's like
I
it's like
mean,
watching me play Legion right now.
yeah, it's a little like on the one hand, 20 duel damage. On the other hand, that was 1,000 gold to Radiant.
Who got it?
Shamrock.
It
so
wasn't a
pretty
huge
good.
streak, but okay, Shamrock gets 400 gold. It's pretty good.
Oh, but wait, they even without the oh, that's such an initiation. What an initiation. PA has to BKB instantly, but look how little damage he's doing. He had a shield rune on this Invoker. It takes no damage from this PA. That's how our first BKB goes. Prophet trying to find her, doesn't manage to, but on the side they do kill the Void Spirit. Sandy went the MKB. I'm kind of surprised. He's going
Would you
full
want
in
to?
on
Would you want to
insurance.
see?
I don't know. Maybe a BKB. Am I like? Is that crazy? Like a BKB this game probably would have been pretty good.
Good against Tides. Good against Hoodwink. It's good
Maybe a
against Zeus.
Silver Edge. Because like you already have. I feel like the Mjolnir gives you a decent. Maybe it's not good enough. The Mjolnir chance to pierce evasion. I guess he just doesn't think it's good enough and wants like the guarantee.
Yeah.
That could be it, but I feel like BKB almost takes out their way back into the game because it's like now like Tide Hunter has to like find a way to get this profit before he manages the BKB, and now they're going into Roche, and then with Silver Edge, like I guess you know this Tide Hunter is gonna die anyway from the damage you have, so you're not as worried about Silver Edge on him. but it still works against the PA. But anyway, they are going to get this Roche, definitely going up to the Prophet. Oh, they're on the side, but it's too late. I'm still kind of thinking about it. They do go for the smoke.
Smoked?
No, but this is smoke on smoke action. They get so much vision from this ulti. Tidehunter trying to get out on the side. Prophet, though, I don't think that's a hero you want to go on first. Cataclysm going out, but it doesn't really do much. That's just a Zeus kill. But I think at this point, it just doesn't matter, like, a Zeus kill or not. Like, they're just going to be pushing down your buildings and threatening your heroes constantly. Like, somebody green just draws the line. They just want to go at them.
Invoker's at the point of the game now where he can, like actively contribute and be, like, next to heroes in the fight.
Yeah,
Which is,
look how tanky.
Yeah, he's so tanky, and now he has, like, all of his spells. He has Atos, skin of his Gleipnir.
These heroes are just so hard to kill now. BKB, there's the first BKB
Holy
we
shit,
see.
BKB. I feel like that's how you know. Anytime you see an Invoker,
Oh,
go
this
BKB.
wait. This Tidehunter. He doesn't have a way to get out of this.
Dead.
He's just dead. Oh, no. I hate to say it, but I think we're entering GG territory.
The Techi's blast offing on his body.
Did any... Oh, and now a Zeus kill, I think, potentially coming out. No, he does manage to get out. This Prophet does not care, though. He just goes on the high ground. Zeus doesn't even use Heavenly Jump.
Dude, if only Dire had like 7 less stuns and like had a bristleback about a Yules, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe Radiant could pull this one out. It's just hard.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like when
as
you lose
is,
lanes this
it-
hard, most gears just kind of go over. Like Tide's
Yeah.
a hero that like wants to get jumped and wants to survive the jump, but like he's not surviving any jump this game. There's
don't
overwhelming
think,
damage.
I think, like, if we go back to their draft, I think they started the draft, like, from the very first pick, they started off poorly. Because they picked this PA into Prophet, which, we
First pick
checked
PA
the win
is
rate.
crazy.
It's not, PA has a worse win rate on average against Prophet than other heroes.
Yeah.
So it's
a
like
weird
not
pick
like
for
it's
multiple reasons.
it's not like it's particularly doing well against this Prophet hero. So first picking it is just so strange. Because now like I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of heroes that would have done better. Like I don't know.
There's
It's
a
tough
YOLO
to say
smoke
this game,
top.
but YOLO smoke. This
he's
is
gonna show on the
actually
way
he
if-
is alone. He
They have
is
to go
alone.
on him.
If they
You
go,
have
this
to
is
just
huge.
hope he's
He
alone.
doesn't have BKB. I agree.
You have to
And I
just
think
hope
they
he's
might-
alone and go.
Oh, they're too scared. They
You
don't
have to
think
just
he's
take
alone.
your chances. You know?
That's so unfortunate, and it's not going to work out for him. Prophet TPing bottom. Now there's no more chance, and they are going to get another shard. This time, the Legion gets it for free. He is up to 175 damage.
175. He's got ninja gear. It's kind of brutal for Radiance.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think I don't know if I'm Radiant. This to me this game is like yeah, I think Dire played very well this game, and so there's definitely some play wise skill stuff that was involved here, but I think
Yeah.
the draft was just you have to go back look at this draft when you're up on game 2. You have to think, how can we make sure that doesn't happen again, because like the draft has to be so much different from this. And now they're making another YOLO smoke play going top, but this time they're going to be running into a lot more than just this Prophet. Finding, though, on the side, this Techies, they might be able to get a kill on him, but the Tornado stalling it. Techies running away. He has a lot of magic resistance. PA now trying to come in, but the Sunstrike damage too much. The Tidehunter dies without even ravaging. He lost his mana to the EMP, and now it's just destruction. They're all dead, and there it is. GG is called. Do we see any more tips? Are there any left on the Dire team? I think Stanny's out. It's just GG's now. The game.
Why are there
over.
tips? Is there some beef between these two?
I got no clue.
Stanny, or not Stanny. Hex, maybe? Hex, someone told Hex very early on that, every time you use a tip, you get 10 damage. on your hero for the rest of the game. So he likes to use them early and often.
Very, very early on in his childhood.
Yeah.
I see.
Um,
So like 2
like
years ago.
he used to tip us a lot, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he did.
I don't really remember. That season was too easy.
I remember getting tipped. I feel like I got tipped a lot.
Did you? I don't know. I just don't remember
I
any
think
of it.
so. I
feel
feel like I don't
you
know. Maybe
tipping-
it's just
You were tipping me, bro.
I
what's
tip
happening.
so much, dude. I tip so much. So like I'm a tipper, so I'm definitely
tilter.
guilty of it. But like I know I don't mean anything by it. And so like for me, I'm like, oh, I don't care, I don't mean anything by it. But then I know like when I get tipped, I'm like, this guy is like fuck this guy. And so it's like I should understand that like I'm tipping, I'm doing the same thing to them that they're doing to me, like emotional wise.
Yeah.
But like there's like a disconnect in my brain that doesn't let me connect those two things, and so I just keep tipping.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
can't
tip in
help it.
games when like I feel like the enemy does something really stupid.
I think that's
But
the only time people tip.
No, I mean like sometimes
somebody
you just tip
like
someone
if
for
somebody
like
does some
killing someone.
sick play on the enemy team, I'll tip.
Yeah, I
Nah.
also have some respect tips as well.
I'll respect
Respect
tip my
is-
teammates. I'll give like if somebody on my team cooks, I'll tip them. Like when Jake does some shit, I always give Jake the tip.
Or
Sometimes,
like,
not
dude,
always.
we played Festival last week, and he was Invoker,
Mhm.
and he started the game by sunstriking the Watchers to see which Watchers we had taken. And I tipped him. Like that's the sweatiest thing I've ever heard of in my life. Like I couldn't help it. I tipped him.
Wait, I think I tipped it too. That's a lot,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Schlesh, you want to take a slot?
I
Yo,
don't know
Spoon,
if
Alex?
he's
can
here.
you give can you
I
stream
know.
Spoon? I think
Yeah, I'll
his
stream.
stream might be lagging a little bit.
Oh, do I have a bad
Hectic
stream? All right,
fights.
I'll cancel.
No, it's not you.
I didn't think I was allowed to join.
You're allowed to join and speak. I appreciate it.
After the way you talk to me.
Why was it me? I was the one
Yeah.
that was saying I appreciated your presence.
All right, but real quick, so what do we think Invoker's new groove needs to do differently this game?
First of all, don't let through Nature's Prophet. Because
Okay.
this hero is so annoying to
So
play
annoying.
against. And like maybe you can beat maybe at like the super high MMRs, you can beat it.
Mhm.
But I feel like at this like low immortal, mid immortal level, it's so like you're always on a clock unless you have like a really good plan to like beat the super treant.
Yeah.
He can be at every fight, it's tons of damage, it's like tons of utility. He
Mhm.
can like if the game slows down, he can like always outfarm you.
Farms so well. The super treant is just I wonder if they're gonna remove it at some point because the fact that you can Mjolnir it and send
Yeah.
it on a creep wave is so oppressive because Prophet doesn't even need to show
Yeah.
to like farm like really efficiently and make it harder for you to play out on the map. Like whenever I play Prophet, I just TP in, spawn a treant, throw it on a creep wave that they're nowhere near, and now like a minute later, that wave's crashed in on that side, and so now they have to go back and deal with that. And I didn't even risk anything to do it.
Yeah.
I was out of vision the entire time, and so like you need to when you're playing like against Prophet, I feel like you need a game plan. Like you
Yeah.
need to, if you're gonna let this through, you have to be like have some like strategy, not just like general strategy of like, oh, we want to play these heroes, we want to play like this, do this stuff, but like specifically what we're gonna do if they pick Prophet. Because like otherwise, it's such a hard hero to deal with. The super treant's so annoying, and once it gets to that 25 point, like it's not even like forget all the other stuff about the Prophet. That's like
Yeah.
mental warfare at that point. Because like
Yeah.
like I mentioned it, like making a joke about the Zeus. Like if they had a chance in that game, it got late. Like that's Zeus's game. He would probably have to buy a Dagon and sit in
Yeah.
base for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
That is miserable. Nobody wants to do that.
Nobody wants to do that. Nobody
And
wants
so
to
it's
do that.
like you like even if you like manage to stall out that game and get to 25, now you have to play the most unfun game you've ever played in your life for the next like 30 minutes till you lose anyway. And so like you have to consider that, and if you're not willing to play a game against the 25 Treant, then you know like you just need to ban it.
Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna
There's
go
like
back here.
there's like some stuff I feel like if they pick this Prophet, let's check Dota 2 Pro Tracker real quick. I wanna see because I know there's some stuff. I feel like Ursa is pretty good against Prophet. And a pretty good hero
Ursa's
right
good
now.
against
I want to check
Prophet.
it. Let me check.
It is pretty good. It is pretty good.
Every time I've played Prophet against Ursa, I've gotten
Really
my
hard to
ass
play.
handed to me.
Yeah, you don't get to just trap him in your trees. And he's a natural battlefield buyer. There's a bunch of ways to get out of trees.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe
So
just-
Nature's Prophet has a 50.6% win rate against Ursa, which is lower than his normal win rate. So yeah, it's definitely I think good for Ursa. Trying to figure out. It's so hard to read this chart.
Let's see what else.
Like
Okay, so
what does the X mean?
I think like if not in game, but I don't know what chart you're looking at.
So it's like if you go to Dota 2 Pro Tracker Hero Nature's Prophet and then you like go down. I'll post in voice chat real quick. You can see that like if you scroll down, there's like the meta analysis,
This is if
and
this
then it
hero is not in the
shows.
game. If this hero's not in the game, what is the hero's win rate?
Okay, so Ursa.
So here, for instance, we see that one of Nature's Prophet's best matchups is against PA.
Yeah, and one of his worst matchups is against Ursa, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so there we go. I thought so. So like Ursa, Lifestealer, Morphling would have been great, but I feel like they literally picked the number one hero that Prophet is. Okay, like I'm like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That was their counter. Was the hero Prophet is the best against in terms of carries, the literal best on Dota 2 Pro Tracker. They
You wouldn't
first
expect that,
picked-
right?
I didn't
You would not
expect that at
expect that.
all. I
You would
thought
not
P was
expect it.
good against Prophet.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect it. I don't blame them, but they should have looked it up.
Like I
I
need
want-
someone smarter than me to explain this to me because I feel like PA is a good hero against Prophet, but I think Prophet naturally gets a lot of armor. I think he can be pretty tanky. He likes buying MKB. He buys Mjolnir anyway, which I assume can be a little bit difficult for PA.
Yeah.
And then he just farms faster than her, even with the Battle Fury.
Yeah, PA like I don't know. It's a really good question why it's so bad. It might just have to do with like pace and map pressure,
Yeah.
right? Of just like your lanes, like before your PA comes online, like you've already lost so much map, and like you're having
Mhm.
trouble keeping the waves out. This is the first pick Invoker. All right, they did switch it up by the way.
Hex
they banned Nature's Prophet.
Hex feeling himself for sure after that game. If they're first picking Invoker, you know Hex is feeling himself.
Yeah. I had the
10 seconds. Just
the
long enough to
draft.
regret every choice you've
Mhm.
made if you hurry.
Let me
5
compare.
seconds.
Yeah.
So what did they? So they let the tiny through.
Dire gets the ban.
So previously they had second. Invoker's group had second pick. And they chose to ban tiny over Nature's Prophet. Here they have switched that up. Invoker gets picked tiny instant picked. I like this tiny hero. I think it's good.
Tiny seems to be pretty well. I think it can be a little bit flexible, right? It's off lane and a carry hero, I think.
People even still pick it mid.
Yeah. And so like it's a great initial pick because it's got a lot of flex. I'm sure it lanes fine against Invoker.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
And so like you already have a hero, like if it turns out in the draft that like you just don't want to pick a hero mid that counters Invoker, you can just stick this tiny there, he'll do fine. And so I think it's a great initial pick that gives them a lot of space to be flexible in their draft.
Yeah.
Tiny's a fun hero. Easy to lane.
Also a fun hero.
We see Jakiro banned out. So Nature's Prophet and Jakiro, the Invokers in Groove, is like, no, enough of that.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Radiant bands. Or sorry, the Dire bands. Exactly the same, literally the exact same 5
The
heroes
exact
band
same.
by Dire.
Is AA that good?
Dude, AA.
Is he a beast right now?
He his landing stage is kind of weak still. But mid game, like if you're running around with like a stun, like some like mid initiator or some offlane initiator, it's so much damage.
Yeah.
Because of the
It's
I don't
tough
know
for
what to call
sure.
it. The strength lowering, you get the strength lowering facet now.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
So you're just losing a bunch of strength every time you get spells cast on you. And then the level 20 talent is like it's like +5 or +6 seconds of Ice Blast. It's like if you get Ice Blasted, you're just like
You're ice
it's like
blasting
being
for the
doomed.
entire fight.
Yeah, it's like being doomed. Like you just have to reset and like wait for the fight to evolve and then later come back in.
Are they flexing with this ET?
I think they only played on 5. But I could be wrong. Maybe they
I meant like they're like we can beat them with anything. Let's
Oh
just
no,
pick
no.
ET.
No. They picked this a lot. They picked this a lot.
Okay.
They picked
So
this
this is a common hero
game
for
1
them.
last series too.
Okay.
And it's good too, I think. Or like for a while it had like high win rates. And it's being picked in the pro scene.
It's a cool hero.
Yeah.
Glad to see it getting picked again.
I don't know if it's like super good against these heroes. Maybe it's like okay against Shaman.
There we go. That's another hero I'd love to
Bro.
see. They've got I mean, Radiant's draft feels simpler and more straightforward now. They've got the
Yeah.
stuns. They've got this Wraith King hero. They're just picking good heroes. Like I feel like they're already off this.
10
There's
seconds.
such a better start with the draft.
Yeah. They have 3 heroes and 5 stuns.
We're starting in 5 seconds.
That is impressive.
Have you seen at least in like the high member pubs or like the streamer pubs, the Shadow Shaman hero, like the stocks are way up.
Yeah.
Um
How do you play it?
Shadow Shaman stonks are higher.
Yeah, like way up. And it's so much that like normally it would say it's a bad 5. Because you just don't have the network to survive the fights. But he's got like the free life, right? So you can like go in, get all your get your spells off, and then reset. And even if you're at like 1 HP, if you hide and get a second round of spells off, you're usually like winning the fight. So I think, I mean, and obviously the ult's really good. And like the fact, like he also has a right click hex. So I guess technically he has 3 disables. And he's still like a beast in lane. So I think the hero is just all around good. And a lot of like the really like good 5s have been nerfed. Wraith King stocks are also way up. Pause 3 and pause 1.
Yeah, so
We'll
still
see,
a
though.
very flexible draft from Radiant.
So Wraith King's
Yeah.
an interesting hero. He so his Q, the way it works is it's a level 4 or like max level. It's a 120 damage nuke with an 80-second DPS that lasts for 2 seconds.
80 sec? No, 80
Sorry,
damage DPS.
80 DPS. Sorry, 80 DPS that
Yeah.
lasts for 2 seconds.
Okay.
At level 10, he gets a talent that increases the duration by 2 seconds. So it actually just ends up being, I think it's actually 240 damage at level 4. But basically means like a 480 damage nuke at level 10. Which is like
There's like
a lot.
casting like level 1 Laguna Blade, but it stuns. And it's on like some super low CD.
Dire gets the ban.
Exactly. So people kind of just looked at it. It's like,
Omni
oh,
Knight.
for some reason,
Omni
it
Knight.
might not have been intended because the wording is like stun, like slow duration increased.
Yeah.
But it increases the damage.
Oh sure,
Or like
Omni
it also
Knight.
does the damage.
Guess so? Or pause 3
Dude, Omni Knight is
ET?
not a hero.
Starting in 5 seconds, with or without you.
Maybe it's pause 3
That
ET?
is interesting. I feel like it's been like a year since I've seen Omni.
Dude, it's not even facing an Undying.
Omni's in limbo right now. He's like, we don't know how to make him a support or a carry.
Like you're saying that
Yeah. No,
like,
I agree
the
with
Dota
that.
and Mind Trust doesn't, or like this team doesn't?
No, I
No,
mean
like
like
the Dota
no,
Mind
like
Trust.
yeah, the
Yeah.
developers were like,
Ban?
we don't want him to play him as a carry, so let's nuke the living like a core, so we'll nuke the living shit out of the E. But
Yeah.
first they nuked the living shit out of his support abilities, so now he's just kind of like
Yeah.
doesn't have an
I mean,
identity.
he was like, there was a while where he was like clearly the best support, right? So like, I'm not like that mad.
10 seconds.
It kind of sucks that the W no longer dispels. So I'm interested to see where this, if they're gonna do support or
Time's up.
carry.
Banning time.
Is it like really good against? Maybe it's like really good against Wraith King, where like you could
Zombies
purge
don't have a debuff.
Maybe.
debuff. The zombies
No.
don't have debuffs. All right, never mind.
No.
I mean, it's only the Q has a debuff. Man, I just don't think it's really good. This hero's
Maybe it's
just
really good
very
against
good.
Phoenix.
There's no
I
way
don't
it's
know.
good against Phoenix. Phoenix is all
Maybe
magic.
he's
Yeah.
getting picked in high power MMR pubs. And
Maybe.
Yeah, but Omni still has the thing where it's like the more debuffs you purge, or
The more
the more
strength you
debuffs
get,
that are
right?
on you when you get W, the more strength you get.
Yeah.
that's the Omni Knight counter.
So like Phoenix, like they get dying light, so maybe it's like every dying light stack counts as a debuff? Question mark?
Maybe.
I don't know. I'm interested to see. Terrorblade. I don't
Probably
know much
pretty good
about
here.
how Terrorblade feels this game.
I think
5
fine.
seconds.
I'm sure TB will do like decently this game.
There's
I
no
don't
heroes
know.
that
I
like
feel like it's
he's
bad
afraid
against
of.
Phoenix. Well, so like imagine the lane he's against. Like let's look at the hypothetical. It's TBET versus what Tiny Phoenix?
It
That
could be
kind of
Wraith King
worries me.
Phoenix.
Racing Phoenix also worries me. They have a stun. They have the Phoenix attack speed slow. One of the biggest counters to TB early on is slowing his attack speed when he metas.
I envy you.
You're like reducing his DP. You're like having his DPS with this Phoenix W if you land it. And like TB is going to do a lot of damage to like these low armor heroes, but well now
What's
it's
Omni Knight
Axe.
3, by the way?
All right.
Yeah, we thought
I'll
it
be
was
right back.
Omni 3. And offlane Axe, mid tiny, carry, Wraith King. Actually, huh. I'm kind of surprised they went with Axe last pick. I kind of just assumed it would be like tiny or Wraith King offlane. I still think it'll do fine against TV, and like I said, I think the Phoenix is going to be really tough for him to deal with. But it could go either way. If this Phoenix screws up early, like maybe level 2 or something, I could definitely see Stanny getting a kill with meta.
I'm
And
back.
Dizzle is their 4 player, right? It's 4 lion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The other thing about this Wraith King is like doesn't love playing against mana burn, right?
I don't think it's like that big of a deal.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember. Doesn't it? Is it his shard that makes it, or does he have a talent that
It
makes it
used to be
cost
a
him mana?
shard. Who fucking knows anymore?
I think it's a talent. I gotta
We
check.
can. Okay. Hex paused the game so we can check.
Thank you, Hex. Wait, does it not exist anymore?
Reincarnation, no mana
Oh, it's
cost
the
on
shard.
the shard.
It's the shard.
So I think he needs a shard this game, right? Against Lion and Invoker?
Invoker, probably you need your shard.
Alright. We have some time here to check out some
See what
stuff
heroes are
here, like
playing.
this offlane Omni Knight.
I'm kind of nervous about this one.
For whom?
For Dosha. I can't imagine he has mini games on offlane Omni Knight. It's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say is I can't imagine offlane Omni Knight is being played much, if at all. Well, okay, I'll check per tracker, so I'm not just talking out my ass.
All right, and what's his lane? He's facing a.
Okay, Omni Knight has 20 offlane matches. Can you guess the win rate, Spin?
45%.
35%.
35%. Oof.
It's not bad.
35%. Oh my god, wait. Okay, he has 4 matches mid. Do you want to guess his mid?
0%.
20%.
0%.
It can't be 20%, Alex. It's 4 matches.
All right.
Respect.
Well, you know what? Back to me.
Damn.
Dude.
Yeah, 4% or 0% mid, 4 games, 20 games offlane, 35%. 64 hard support is his most played with a 47% win rate. I feel like if this got picked against like PA or something, I would understand it more. But I don't know. I feel like Wraith King's just one of the heroes where the fights go long enough that the Guardian Angel kind of goes down. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if the fights last too long for this Omni ulti to matter. Like it'll help prevent someone from getting bursted potentially, but
I need to read
will
the
it be
W
enough?
again. 60% magic resistance.
Oh wait, but are they gonna go up? Oh, they are gonna go up. They're gonna run into 4 heroes if they do. Could be bad.
Radiance level 1 should be better. I mean, I guess.
Oh,
Easy's
they're gonna run into
better.
Hex alone. The shaman.
No,
Oh,
the Watcher. The Watcher saves his
the
life.
Watcher saves his life. Oh, that's tragic.
That's why I always take the Watcher's kids.
Dude, that's so valued. Now they're pinging top.
Try, gang. 30 seconds.
Wait, they are gonna run bottom. This could be a huge fight potentially. Could see a first blood happening here. Lion walking up. He's going to see the axe. I think he does. Do they see each other? Dyer's scooting up. BT scouting it out. Is Lion gonna try it? He has the stun. He might think he can stun and get away with it. And
Remember the name of the game?
they are leaving. He's gonna get stunned. They're gonna get away with it.
Defense and offense.
And now wait.
Oh, this
Barmello
Lion's
coming
dead.
in on this line.
Lion's
He's
fucking
slowed
dead.
down. He's too slow. I think he is gonna die.
The
He does have a
stun?
fairy fire.
Don't,
And he's
don't
gonna
stack,
stun.
don't
1
stack.
second. It's gonna be a double stun. They
I
stack.
think it's fine. Axe is
Wraith
another
Fire
W in a
Blast?
second. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, I thought the axe blocked him and he wasn't gonna get it off, but he does manage to get it off. That is a first blood.
Juicy
That-
Panda starting out strong.
Is
Somehow,
he got in the curry comes
Dyer
in
has more net worth. Lol.
race it. That's funny.
They got 4 bounties?
Did I get all 4?
I believe so.
Oh, jeez. First blood for 4 bounties, I guess, is actually
Pretty
bounty
bad.
favored.
I mean, you do get the XP, which is pretty good. Oh, but that's an eye. Alright, so I expect mid to be kind of a wash. Don't expect anything to really happen here. Off is where I'm very interested. Oh, I didn't even see this. They put the shaman against the TB. I don't know if I like that. I feel like now this TB suddenly, this could be a very bad lane. See a lot of damage coming out. But this ET's got to be careful. He's slowed down twice. This is going to be a lot of damage. He gets hacked up. He dies. And TV metas, but... Oh my god, he's actually going to... Wait. This could be bad, but I think he does kill the shaman. Shaman just manning up
Shaman's gonna
trying
get
to
the
do the
second
damage.
life, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Ooh,
Sandy
this axe
is
taking
taking
a lot of damage,
yeah.
though.
Oh, the
They
blood
did not need
grenade
to take that much
wasted.
damage.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you just gotta let TV have the meta, you know?
Yeah.
That's usually what I do. Just fucking run
Like
away.
they took a really good trade,
That was
You
a
know what I
great
mean?
trade. And then,
and then they gave it back
they gave it right back.
with like probably with interest.
Axe does Fairy out of salve though, so he's gonna heal up. I wonder if we're gonna see any more action in either of these side lanes, just kind of farming it up right now. Tiny doing very well in the mid actually, 14 and 4 to Invoker's 8 and 0.
Dude, his tree grab ability might be good.
I might be good. You're right.
OTL bottom is 13 and 5 on CS. It's kind of.
It's
a lot.
Invoker. He's just one of
Yo,
those.
hit this guy!
heroes,
Hit this
man.
guy!
Especially with the Lion. Lion's like one of those better, like in the class of like Rubik and Shaman, where
Yeah.
you just click so much. It's so annoying. It's really hard to guarantee CS. Lion has a stun. He just loves the spam. So like you're trying to get a range creep, he just stuns you, and then they double hit this range creep. Stuff like that is gonna make it. I think that's why it's like this. But Wraith King 14 and 2. He's right there pretty much.
I was watching Seb was like looking at some Whitemon replay of Whitemon playing Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's like anytime you don't have Fire Spirits, just go pull. Like you don't do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's no reason for you to be in this lane right now. Like just go pull. Or like at least stack this camp. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Gonna stack off. Yeah.
Alright, so now they have a way to win this lane. They have like a plan for just winning the lane. Just pushing the lane out now. I mean, it's Phoenix. He's actually.
He does have his
kinda
own
like what they're
soon. I
doing.
think he's greeting out level 3, maybe?
Yeah, he's greeting out level 3 to get level 3 Fire Spirits. And he looks like he's about to get it. Alright, so you press it instantly, press Fire Spirits, click it on them, and then push out the lane and then pull. Dude. Don't run it. Yeah, right. Yeah, you have to run away from Phoenix.
I'm like entranced by this lane now. I want to see what happens.
Yeah. So they didn't manage to push it out at all, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. But they're still doing good. Like, I feel like
Top.
could... Oh, top? Oh, we're killing the ET. I feel like, I was going to say, if we take a snapshot of the last game at this exact time, what's their team name? Invoker's new group.
Facet.
Like, they're so much better in this game, in such a better position.
Meanwhile, bottom, this
Ooh,
pool
they
is
are
not
going
good.
for a bit of a dive, yeah.
This
This
pool
is
is
the
a
big
disaster,
worry
actually.
about the pool is... I mean,
Like they didn't push out the lane at all. They just the lane was
wait,
in front of
he's
their cover
dead.
and he just pulled.
What, that movement? That movement scared me, man. I don't know why he did that, but he might have died anyway. But yeah, that's one of the pools where if you don't manage to get it pushed, I mean, look what happens. Now the tower's gonna take some damage. This Omni might farm it up.
Yeah, that
Jesus,
camp was
not
supposed to
good.
be the lane winner.
And it was the lane loser. That is brutal.
Would be nice.
And
Okay, we're not gonna
now look
fight
at
Lotus.
the wave. Look at the wave position now. Like, look how far this Wraith King has to go up.
Dude, if this Lion knew where the
He's dead.
he's
He's
dead.
just dead.
actually
He's just
dead.
straight up dead.
Oh, switch shake.
It's over.
Oh,
It's
no.
over.
I was complimenting so much. I was like, this game's going so much better. And then that's back to back on this Wraith King. He might go jungle. Like, I would not be that shocked.
Yeah. I mean, I've done this. The Phoenix like is like, all right, I'll try to get you the rune. But like you're against an Invoker, like it does like denying the Invoker the rune is like not that big a
Yeah.
deal. Whereas like you're raking TP'd in the lane.
Yeah.
In the lanes like in front of the offlane tower, like you have to be there. You have to be there.
I would say something passive aggressive like, I need you here with me in this lane.
I
For
mean,
sure.
I would
Now they're gonna
expect something aggressive. Like you just threw this lane.
I mean,
Like,
this
dude,
lane
there's-
is going to go so
I've
poorly. This
never
Wraith King
said that.
coming in, but like, what are
I've
you gonna
never
do on
said
this
that.
Wraith King? Wait, Lion trying to TP out. He's gonna say something. You should have let him complete that TP, my man. He's gonna.
Is he dead again?
No,
They're just gonna dive him. The Sunstrike
Yeah,
might
he's
come
dead.
out. He's gonna be looking for it on Hex. They're just hitting him. He's doing. Oh, the Tiny finally TP's in, but he TP's in too late. He TP's when he's already gone. and now he just walks straight back mid. That is so. I would be so tilted if I was this side. Like that. Their games were going so well, and then you look at plays like this. This Tiny's just lost, like a lot of damage on the mid tower, like a full creep wave, 100 gold TP, and this Wraith King died twice, and now he just has to sit here and wait. Because look at this wave. They're going to static it in front of the tower. If they want, like this wave is never leaving this spot pretty much.
He gets the half pull. Oh, it's a double range.
TP top on Wraith King. They give him the kill. Oh my god, they give him the kill.
Leave it for me.
Leave it for me. So good, dude.
But no, I mean, all right. Like it's now. What do they do though? You know what I mean? It's like okay, they got the kill. What's the plan, guys?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
What's the plan, gentlemen?
Like this Axe doesn't want him here. I can tell you that.
No. I mean, I guess. Ugh.
And like they're just pushing now. Like I don't know about this.
Okay.
Sandy does have Sunder, and he's
Doesn't
just
even
gonna
need it
turn.
because he's higher HP than all of
They
them.
are 2v3ing them right now. And meanwhile, a hero dies in the bot lane, and they are 2ving top. This Wraith King getting damage down. The Shaman is able to stop the ET from going any further. But look at bot. They're going to lose this bot tower. They could lose this mid tower. It's Tiny rotating up. TB does have... He's a 13-1, Sunder, and a Fairy Fire. This could be bad. Tiny's just going to go for the ET, though. Do they try him? I don't think you get this kill, man. I think you get Sundered, yeah.
Is he dead?
I don't think he's way faster than...
No. Oh!
The Sunstrike... Oh, the Sunstrike's always on point, but no reflection. Oh, but Wraith King, he's coming up top. He wants to fight. He can't farm, so all he wants to do is kill heroes. But in the meantime, Hex gets the mid tower. And, I mean, Dosha's going to be getting the spot tower soon. Oh, man, it's starting to look real bad.
Yeah, it's unclear, like, what they're supposed to do.
Because, like, what do you do on this axe? Like, what is this axe doing right now? Like, he's just sitting in base. Like, where is he going to TP?
He's actually, like, I'm sure he's just looking around, like, where am I supposed to TP?
Okay, he goes bottom. I feel like he could probably be fine against Omni, but this Omni is 2 levels ahead of him.
Yeah.
2 levels ahead, and let's check net worth. Also, 2,000 gold ahead of him as well.
Alright, but this actually, okay, it gets a stacked hard camp. It's not that bad.
It's not terrible. I mean, there's some catch up, and I feel like this axe can exist in this lane, but I don't know. I mean, Stanny, he's doing well on the TB, the Invoker's doing well, the Omni Knight's doing well, like... And this Tiny is just like, he's like 1,000 gold off Blink Dagger, so it's like, when is he even gonna get it? And he might die here. Invoker going forward decides not to. Oh, they get the ulti onto the ET bottom. They are gonna get this kill here. The dunk going out, but they are gonna try to fight. Invoker going in with a huge meteor. This might be that stun. It did miss, but Tiny coming in on the side. They should be able to kill the Lion, and nobody dies on Radiant. Another dunk. Wait. Oh, that was scary. I think he dies if he hits that stun. Oh, wait, but he gets the axe on. Oh. He doesn't have mana for the call, but it's not coming out anyway.
No, where's your
but Omni on the
one?
side tries to go in, but the Wraith King comes in as well with the stun. Omni trying to fight, stand his ground, but I don't think he's going to be able to get anything. That is a huge kill. That is the #1 hero on Dire. Going down. Invoker has to go back to base.
Dude, how are you playing Dota without buying a wand? I don't understand.
Yeah, I mean, against
That
Lion
was
and Invoker,
unfortunate.
too.
Running out of mana, super unfortunate there.
That's literally a Invoker kill, right? Like, if you just had mana, like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
Like,
cooldown.
surely-
Paul was on cooldown right there.
Surely you played Dota long enough to just know stick is the most broken item in the game.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know.
I
Right,
have
especially
bought
against
stick.
like Invoker ET, right? Like you're probably getting stick pretty early? Question
I
mark.
bought stick every game that I've played in the last like 7 years of Dota.
I think I've also bought stick every single game I played. I think it's one of those items I just default to.
It's like boots. It's just
It's
It's that
like boots
important.
for me. Like 100%, it's like boots for me.
it's just that important.
Dead bottom with no mana for ult, or just no ult.
He's holding.
Well, he's
a
holding a
blade.
point. He's holding a point.
So what happens with Wraith King ulti is that you have your first Wraith King ulti. It's really easy to use
Yeah.
because you have like the Wraith form which lasts 3 seconds and you can skill your ulti during the Wraith form.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Very smart.
And so you can actually decide whether you want to respawn after you die, which is like really
Oh,
broken.
they're gonna go on to this ET in the top lane. I think he's just gonna die here with no contest. Stanny on the side, but I think it might just be smarter for him to let it go.
I mean,
But
Dyer's
they
ahead.
do have meta. And
Dyer's
we're
ahead.
coming
Radiant are
in,
just
but
bringing
this
more
tower is
heroes.
taking so much damage. They have more heroes.
It's kind of crazy that the scoreline in this net worth, right?
They
I feel
have
like
all their ultis, but they are going in. That is a two-man tornado. It's going to be a lot of damage. Is this Phoenix going to ulti? He does.
Ooh,
They're going to
get
turn
off
around
the
and try to
W.
focus if they get the stun off, but I think the Invoker is going to kill this for sure.
so close.
Oh, and meanwhile,
It's
on the
so
side, though, he
close.
respawns. But the Sunder coming out, it's so much damage. Axe is now showing up here. Can he do anything? The Sunstrike going
the
to
blade
secure
mail.
the kill. Axe with the blade mail coming in. He's doing a lot of damage. Can
Oh,
he get
boys.
the dunk? He doesn't
Oh,
need
boys,
to.
out of mana.
Invoker. Oh no, they're both dead.
Dude,
Oh
if
wait,
you had
do
a
they
wand
might just
there,
get stunned?
if you had a wand there, I'm so mad. Oh, this
Oh man, that is a team wipe on Radiant. That is so sad. Stanny barely getting out 100 HP.
If Axe had a wand, he would have killed everyone. Just putting that there.
Why? What was he missing?
He was missing HP
I
to
see.
dunk the TB. He died. If he lived another half second, he would have just dunked the TB.
Ooh, that is brutal.
Okay, so Wraithking's going Radiance. Was this offlane or is carry Radiance?
Carry.
That's probably what you're supposed to do. It's just a
Tiny
really,
does have
really
Blink
late
now.
Radiance.
I don't know if he had it for that last fight, but
He did.
they could try to get something done with it.
Or I'm pretty sure he did. See, Hex showing us different item build. Thinks he needs to be active sooner. Midas straight into Atos.
Hmm.
Whereas last time he went full bots, full Ags, and then he got Atos.
Oh, 15 minutes is here.
uh-oh.
Oh, we see them going on to the Lion. This Shaman getting a solo kill on this line for sure. He's going to pay for it, but
Yo, rip his
honestly,
ass.
honestly, that's not
Oh, he got died
bad.
to neutral. He died to the Shining, dude.
He died to the
Dude, he died to the Shining.
Wait, they're coming in on the Phoenix. Oh, no, I think he changed his mind.
He's denying the fucking. That's awesome.
Dude.
Dude,
The
he
courier
baited
bait.
with the courier. Oh, but the
Dude, that's a
courier
lot of
has...
net worth. That's a lot of net worth on the courier.
I don't know if that was worth it. Axe coming
They
in
were
on the
the
side, but
courier
I think
died.
they saw him. Yeah, they see him on the Watcher.
Why did the courier die?
Wait, Hurricane...
He baited going through the gate with the courier. And they they saw the gate wind up and they like ET charged up the stomp and everything, and ended
Why
up just
didn't he
being a
cancel
courier going
it?
through.
Why didn't he cancel it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
are
cancel it.
going for the Tormentor anyway. Do you know, like, is this Hurricane Pike first on Terrorblade? Is that good?
Yeah. A lot of people know it.
Better than just rushing Manta?
I think people kind of go a mix of both, but it's like your only issue, you don't have TB early game doesn't have issue with damage, right? He just does infinite
Yeah.
damage. He only has issue with like getting gone on and also chasing. So Pike kind
Yeah.
of solves both of them.
So I guess
Uh,
TB's more of a fighter now than he used to be, because I feel like if you wanted
mean,
to just
usually
farm,
people
you would
go
at least get
Manta.
a Yasha, right?
Usually it's Yasha. It's usually Manta into Pike.
Okay.
Or sometimes you
I'm
get, like,
interested
Yasha
if we're
Dragon.
gonna see him try to fight more with this Hurricane Pike. I wonder if that's his idea. Because I feel
Dude,
like if ooh, and we see a kill bottom. Oof. They have so much damage when they find a hero.
I mean, they're trying to find this TB top, but he actually just dodges the gank perfectly. Like,
Yeah,
they've been
that is
smoked top
rough.
for like 30 seconds. They just missed him.
Yeah,
It's
it
crazy,
would
actually.
feel bad to get a Hurricane Pike on EV and then never fight. So I'm gonna be interested to see how this Hurricane Pike comes into play, and if he chooses to fight more. They're getting a lot of damage on the bot tower.
Phoenix.
Are they gonna
use
run in?
Sproink and then dive. Top though.
He's gonna
about
run
to
into the
pop.
lion top. He's gonna pop. He blinks away. Do they not want to
Oh.
fight this call onto 2 heroes? But this is so much damage. I think this guy is just gonna die on the axe. He doesn't have enough HP to handle this. Meanwhile, the Terribly coming in gets the kill on the line. They're gonna farm up
That's
shards
Roshan.
again. And look at where you took this fight, my friend. Oh wait, but Invoker on the side tries to get him. Doesn't work out. I think they go straight to Roche. This is another thing you have to worry about when you take team fights is where you take them. They took it directly outside of Roshan. This is the quickest conversion from team fight to Roche you could possibly imagine. And it's just there's no recourse. It's just over. Your heroes are dead. They can't get there in time. The axe is TPing, but I don't think you're gonna make it, my friend. And the ET, he might stop you
it's right.
instead. They just
TB
going
ulti is
onto the
down.
Terrorblade.
Meta is down. Did they want to take a fight?
Meta is down, but
Uh-oh.
I mean they're 7k down. Like, look, they don't care.
There's no TPs. No TPs
They don't
on the Dire
need-
heroes, or on the Radiant heroes.
They do not need meta right now. Like, they're just too strong on their heroes. This Omni
Honestly-
is too hard to kill. Radiant doesn't have the damage right now. This Wraith King just got his Radiance. Like, they're not in a position to do anything.
One of the things I've realized.
Oh, Axe, wait, Axe on the side too. Axe is gonna die here as well.
It's dead. Shinda. One of the things
This
I've
game is
realized, like, the
horrible.
more I've been, like, thinking about how, like, certain...
Hold that thought, Henry.
Oh my god, they're just finding hero after hero. He does manage to blink away though. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, what have you
Yeah.
realized?
Yeah, one of the things I realized is, like, one of the ways that, like, makes, like, snowballing so insane is that
Mhm.
cores have, like, an habitual response to TP out to lanes right after they respawn.
Yeah.
So what's that happening? Is like you get team wiped, and then all 3 cores TP to different lanes, or not
Yeah.
maybe not different lanes, but like they all TP out. And then at some point, a
we
core
see-
is far out enough, or like the enemy
mid,
gets to
yeah.
dive anyone, right?
They
And
are
they know
going to
what
try to
to
commit
use.
to this. This is definitely the first life on standing. He doesn't have Sunder. I don't think they
Egg.
know it.
Egg.
But he used Sunder in the mid wave on his Invoker. Oh, but this is going to be so much damage on Axe. I don't think he lives this. No, he just dies.
So
It
like what
wasn't
you end up
as
seeing a
close,
lot
man.
is that like after a team dies, they'll like chain feed pickoffs
Mhm.
Yeah.
because they cannot
Because no one can
TP
react.
to rotate.
Yeah.
And I see it all the time in our games. So I've been trying to be more conscious about like TPing out to waves and just like either buying bots or just walking like 20 seconds to get out to the wave.
Well, also, I mean, if you have no map control, right, and you TP, like, Steve yelled at you about that, right?
Yeah.
It's like, if you have no
press
map
map.
control and you TP to lane,
Yeah.
and they collapse on you, you're not hitting creeps for 45 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you walk to lane, then you see them coming, you can just TP to the opposite side of the map, keep hitting creeps.
And like one thing it's super obvious in the laning stage is that when you'll like when the laning stage snowballs where you're like lose 2 lanes, the third lane will almost always lose as well because like you'll TP back to get to your lane and then the other lane
Yeah.
gets dove and you can't help it.
Yeah.
It happens so much. Which is why like to stent the bleeding, you just have to like take the L and just walk to the lane, I think.
I mean, it's also a good reason, like, like if you have 2 losing lanes, you cannot TP away from your winning lane, right? Like if you, like
Yeah.
let's say you're winning your off lane, you're losing mid, you're losing safe lane, and your safe lane's like they're diving, help me. You just have to like be cold-blooded and just be like, no, and just watch them die.
No. Yeah. It's looking like a clean 2-0 though. I don't really see how they come back. I don't feel like they have
A lot
the
of
ways to get
gold.
back in the game.
I see a way they can come back.
Okay.
If
have
you guys
stuns
would
and
look
Dire.
at Stanny's quick buy real quick.
Okay. I'm seeing a sacred relic.
That's
He's
how
not
they
buying
come
a
back.
rapier. He's not buying a rapier.
That is how they come back.
He's not buying
Where's
a
this
rapier.
courier? Does this courier have anything on it?
Okay,
No,
he
it's
switched it to
just sacred
BKB.
relic.
He's just moving around.
Damn.
I was hoping. A man can dream.
Dude, I've never seen a TV not by Manta. I've
Yeah,
never
I,
seen
I
it.
don't get this. I think this has
I've
to be.
never seen
They're
this either.
far ahead. Like if like Stanny needed to be there for his team, like if he was critical to their fight. Oh wait. Whoa.
Ooh.
Oh no, I
Some
think they're
buttons.
just tilted. Oh, this lion though. This is a
This
confidence
lion.
play that did not need to happen. That was
Dude.
very unnecessary.
Was that the axe? Did the axe cause the lion to die there? Yes or no?
No, I think
so.
I think Stanny forgot about Manta. He just like he's so he's
No,
think he,
I
like,
mean he
thinks
must
he
have.
has
He's
it
not
in
a
his
MMR player,
inventory?
right?
no, but like
Fuck,
no
like,
pro
he's got a
player
reason.
no pro player has ever done this.
Okay, wait, they want to fight. They know that Radiant Dire has a hero dead. They get the stun on the Omni Knight, but he's got the W. It doesn't matter. But that's a 48-second cooldown. Maybe they could try to catch here. The Phoenix on the side does Yule the TB, but are they going to be able to catch anybody? Tiny has Blink Up, but no stun. It's about to be up now. Axe, so the call misses again, but they get to go on to the Invoker. The Invoker taking a lot of damage. The ulti doesn't actually hit him, but so are Radiant. Radiant, so much damage on so many heroes. This Tiny has 0 mana. He can't do anything. Wraith King trying to do as much as he can, but it's not much either. Meanwhile, on the side, Shaman hexing up this Omni Knight. And wait, what has happened?
Oh.
They're winning the fight. This guy's dead. It looks so bad, but I guess this Wraith King didn't even die. And TB
I mean,
coming in, but TB could die here.
Dude, fucking Tiny doesn't have a wand either.
Wait, this could be bad for the TB. Does the
Oh,
TB even
oh.
win this?
Oh,
Brother!
oh my god! Wait. Why did Stanny go suicide?
Brother.
Much lost.
Brother, ooh.
Was there any reason for Stanny to go in there? Like Wraith King and ulti?
I don't think there's any reason, and this BKB build, it confuses me so much. I feel like there's some idea. I guess
I jinxed
Stanny
this game.
like has this idea that like he wants to be like this fighting hero for his team. He wants to Hurricane Pike and BKB do all this damage. I mean, meanwhile, before I can even finish that, they're already back killing this Wraith King. This
That's a
just when it starts to look like it's going Radiant's way,
I'm
Dire
so
pushes
sad.
right back again.
Fucking Invoker evolved from the new combo being like Yule's Sunstrike Meteor, EMP,
Dude.
whatever it's called, to now it's just
The good old
Atos,
days, man.
Meteor, fucking, whatever, Deafening Blast.
And like
He got even simpler.
in like 2014 or some shit, I feel like Hani was going Atos on Invoker.
Well, I mean, the only reason people are going
Maybe
Atos
it
is
was him,
Blood
or
Meteor.
it was like Fada. He used to go Atos a long time ago.
Dude, back when it just slowed a little bit. And it
That
didn't
was
run.
beast.
Some insider knowledge.
Oh,
I heard Fada was quite unpleasant to play with.
we do see a fight here. Oh, the sad part about this Axis game is like if you screw up the initiation like that, like it doesn't go well, you're just fucked. There's nothing you can do about it.
Dude, Invoker players think they're cool, man.
They do think they're cool. They
Fucking,
do think they're cool.
he
Can't
literally
stand 'em.
just pressed Atos and Meteor and he died.
Can't stand it, dude.
Dude. If it was easy, everyone would do it, you know?
There's only one thing worse than that. A Mark
And-
player.
So
What the fuck? Mar's cool, dude.
it's weird though, like, right, like they got a great fight and then now they're getting picked off around the map. Do you think they're just like letting go a little bit too much? They're
I mean,
like,
I
"Yeah,
think
we gotta-"
the issue ultimately, does this Phoenix die to this? Is this enough damage? No. I think
I mean-
ultimately, like, I feel like Dire is just the way Stanny's team is playing, this team is playing, is like it's more coordinated, it's more together. I feel like they have a better movements around the map. I feel like they're more solid at playing together. I feel like I've seen a lot of little mistakes from this Radiant team that has cost them a lot. Like,
Here's the thing, right?
and
Like,
just
sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead. No, you go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Like, that fight kind of showed me some things. First of all, like Omni is just like not a good late game hero as a core.
Mhm.
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought again.
Fighting
on a
This
ward,
fight
I mean,
could be
it's not-
happening.
right?
Shaman running for his life. He has Tumblr's toy. Is he going to use
It's the
it? No,
best
he's
right
not.
Radiant's gonna get.
He gets. Wait,
Watch a call. Watch a call.
this could
Nope.
not be. Yeah, they changed their minds on this. Stanny could buy BKB if he wants it. They might want to wait for this. Oh no, he got it. I was looking at his illusion. So he does have this BKB.
There's this ward here, but like in front of the top tier 3 that they haven't dewarded. It's like the reason they can't find any of
Oh
these picks.
no, this dude's taking so. I mean, this Axe taking so. He's just dead.
God, God, they think they're so
Oh
fucking
no!
cool,
Oh
man.
my! Look at that range. They're going in. This is gonna be a tornado on the 2 EMP. It's gonna drain all their mana. This could be a huge fight. Shaman trying to get the wards up before he dies, but it doesn't matter. Wait,
Axe
are they
buy.
able to get
Axe
Axe
call?
buys? But he goes in. I feel like he should have. I feel like they had to call targets on that. I don't know if that was the right play. The first life on Wraith King going down. Are they going to be able to kill him the second time? Sandy does
There's
back up.
BKB.
Meanwhile, Axe on the side,
still have egg.
1v1ing the Elder Titan.
They still have
And just
egg.
backs away. They do have egg. I feel like they had I keep saying Zeus. I feel like they had that Omni Knight.
I feel like right now I'm seeing like this Dire is like team is super far ahead, but it doesn't feel like they're that far ahead. in
I'm
fights.
kind of shocked. I feel like this is what happens when you pick actually good heroes. I feel like
No,
even if you have like a worse net worth lead, like at least your heroes are actually like useful and good.
I feel
And,
like I'm
it
just saying like
shows.
Invoker is the only one that's doing anything, and once Radiant buys BKBs, Invoker
gonna be
like
really
no longer
tough.
able to just kill people.
Wraith King going for his BKB, Tiny going for a BKB, this Axe going for a BKB. All
Yeah.
3 cores going for a BKB right now.
That's a very significant timing for this team. I mean, this Terrorblade doesn't feel like it's doing anything. It popped BKB meta and like whacked someone 3 times and then started running away. 'Cause
I
he
feel
lost
like
half
I
his
want to
HP to
like.
skeletons.
I wish we could like run a simulation of this game or like know what would happen if he went Manta instead of BKB. I want to know. I just want to know what his net worth would be at. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he's poor, but wild to not go Manta on TB. I don't know what he's going for. Like, what?
We'll see if
what's
it
the
ends
thought
up
process?
costing him. They are gonna go for a kill, but the ward. What a perfect timing to place down a ward. Catches them. They know the gank's coming. This line coming in, trying to deward. I am.
Oh, there's a dead line.
That's.
He sees
Wait.
the ward.
Oh,
right?
he didn't get the toss off first, but it doesn't matter. He did see him on the ward, but he got greeted. He wanted the D ward. He knew there was an obs there, and they
Dude.
scout out.
Forcing the Roche is crazy.
Oh, no.
Holy, dude, this is game-winning plays.
Wait, I don't think they're gonna realize. I don't think they're gonna realize for a bit. Stanny's gonna send an illusion in,
Cataclysm- it's
but by the
Cataclysm cooldown.
time they realize, I think it's too late. Is Kata up? He doesn't have it queued up. It's 5 seconds. By the time they
alright.
realize
So
it's gonna
TB
be done,
illusions-
but the stun is gonna
Oh,
be
the-
so
These
annoying.
people are
Wait, you can't.
back.
They're backing out. Oh
Yeah,
no!
coming back.
You have
Axe.
to. Do, it's the Aegis.
Finish it. What?
Hmm.
Don't look now, but Radiant's bottom tower is getting
It's my
Age is
emotions
going
that
to
you
this
would feel
TV.
if
They
this
are
was-
going to be pushing down the mid lane, going for 1 Rax, 2, maybe even 3. Well, they can only get 2 right now. There's a tier 2 still up top. Stanny has meta too. He didn't even use meta. I think he used like, what did he even? How did? I guess meta was on cooldown or something. I'm shocked. So he does
What-
have
what
meta if
emotions
he
would be
wants to
going
use
through
it.
through your head right now if I was the Axe?
I mean, a wise man once said you don't need 5 people to take Roche, right? One person can be on the other side of the map. So they were playing efficiently. They just got very unfortunately punished.
Yeah, those
Close. I feel like it was a
two
good.
scenarios were super comparable.
They didn't commit. It feels so bad that they didn't go for a commit there. Axe going up. What
Well, like,
a wait! They are trying to fight this. This is really dangerous. Meta does get popped now. Axe getting hexed up. The oh man, Sunstrike coming out. It's doing so much damage. Second life hits Sundered. Instantly brought to half HP. Now this Tiny on the side, half mana.
Can you jump over Meatball? and not take damage, or is it? Do you think it has like infinite?
Like there's like height.
yeah,
height
is it
involved?
infinite the access? or something?
Zero.
Yeah.
I have literally no clue.
Like you think if you accidentally like torrent somebody,
Knock
they
them
just dodge
over.
meatball?
You just like toss them over, you know, like hey, wall.
Yeah. Dude, this Phoenix tried to dive egg and got hit by 4 Cataclysm beams and just
died.
exploded
Oh
before the egg
my
went off.
god.
Wait, how is that possible? He was diving, right?
But he dove into
Oh,
his
he
into
dove
his allies.
Into his allies.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiny. They're going for a last-ditch effort, trying to go in, but the Sunder, he's just instantly down to like 20 HP. This talent is so good. Condemned, making no minimum health threshold for sundered enemies. And I mean, oh, after that Roche play, it was looking like, I mean, before the Roche play, it was looking like Radiant had a chance. Like there was something they could do, but after this, I think it's over. I don't think they can kick him out of their base. Like, I just don't think it's possible. Stanny has Aegis.
Before meta is awesome, dude.
They
Holy
might
shit.
decide to play it safe here. Axe trying to find a call, but no, they're gonna... He's playing around with this. Stanny's not sure. Axe going in, misses the call. He might die for that. Tiny trying to help as best he can, going for this lion kill, but the Omni saves him and pushes back the Tiny, getting damage down. Is he going to be able to run away? He might, but the Axe dies on the side, and the Wraith King dies as well. No ulti on him, so he's just gone.
That'll be the game, I believe.
That's the game. Look, Lion, I mean, Shaman dying. They do get the Omni Knight, but it's not going to stop him from hitting the Ancient. And yeah, they call G well played. That's a 2-0 for the Stanny team, knocking out
This is a lower
this
bracket.
Radiant team. This was a lower
Focus
game.
group.
They got knocked out.
Yeah, this is a lower bracket.
You Facet 5.
Nice
2-0ing this week after getting 0-2'd by Hellbears last week. Definitely must feel good for him, but I feel like getting knocked down to lower bracket and like this is like what, lower bracket round 2 or 1?
I
lower
believe
bracket round
next
2.
week is. That's a good question. Next week is not lower bracket finals.
Yeah, so
Uh,
so Stanny's team has to play.
Standing team will face the winner of Midlight Midas and the other lower bracket team.
Mhm.
And then there's the upper bracket finals still have to be played.
Yeah.
So I guess this was the upper bracket like quarterfinals, and then there's another upper bracket semifinals. Then there's lower bracket. This was lower bracket quarterfinals, then lower bracket semifinals next week, then lower bracket finals.
Damn.
So they got a long way to go.
Long way to go. It's when you're in those do or die situations, the nerves can really get to you. So I feel like it's good seeing them, composed, play well together after that, 2-0 in their first series. Because when you're in that lower bracket, you start to feel it. Like if you lose a game, like you really start to feel that. If you lose another one, it's just over. Your season's done.
Yeah.
And that can really affect how you play.